This tutorial will provide students considering the JMU Pre Med program with information needed for enrolling in classes the first semester. There are two pathways into medical school: direct entry or gap year entry. Students pursuing the direct entry path will complete all prerequisite courses and the MCAT prior to the start of their undergraduate senior year. Direct entry students start medical school within 3 months of completing a baccalaureate degree. Gap year students anticipate starting medical school 6 months or more after completion of a baccalaureate degree and begin the application process after graduation. It is important to understand that the national median age of first-year medical students is 23. Therefore, 50% of successful pre-med students follow the gap year pathway. JMU has conducted extensive data analysis regarding a student's success in chemistry in correlation with SAT and ACT quantitative scores. Our analysis shows that students whose SAT score is below 550 or ACT score is below 23 are more successful when they complete their mathematics requirement prior to enrolling in chemistry. Students with an SAT score of 600 or higher or an ACT score of 27 or higher are generally prepared to enroll in chemistry their first semester. Students whose SAT score is between 550 and 590 or ACT score is between 23 and 26 and have a high confidence in their math and science abilities may decide to enroll in chemistry their first semester. Those students who fall into these ranges but have less confidence in their math and science abilities may prefer to enroll in a mathematics course the first semester and wait to enroll in chemistry the second semester. All students with an SAT score of 550 or above or ACT score of 23 or above may enroll in chemistry. The My Madison system prohibits students whose math scores do not meet this criteria from enrolling in chemistry the first semester. In addition to your SAT or ACT score, your enrollment in chemistry also depends on your selected pathway. If you consider yourself a direct entry student and have the required SAT/ACT score, enroll in Chemistry 131 and Chemistry 131 Lab your first semester. If you are considering the gap year admissions approach, we urge you to speak with your advisor during your summer springboard orientation appointment. After your discussion, you may then decide to enroll in chemistry for your first semester or wait until your second semester. For students whose SAT or ACT scores are less than the required first semester enrollment range, enroll in the appropriate mathematics course as per the enrollment worksheet. And to ensure you're staying on track with the pre-med program, you should enroll in Phil 120 Critical Thinking for your required Cluster 1 course. If you need to enroll in additional general education classes to create a full schedule of 14 to 16 credit hours, select from the courses identified on this slide. These courses in the general education program will assist you in your preparation for the MCAT. You do not need to enroll in each of these classes your first semester. However, when you are enrolling in gen ed classes, these are the classes you should select for these areas. In summary, first, review the guidelines on the first semester enrollment worksheet for your specific major while keeping in mind your selected admissions pathway, direct entry or gap year for medical school. Second, if you plan to take a critical thinking course as your Cluster 1 required first semester class, enroll in Phil 120 Critical Thinking. If you are taking a communications course your first semester, enroll in Phil 120 your second semester. Third, using the guidelines on the previous slide, if you need to add general education courses to your schedule, consider enrolling in one or more of the courses listed. Dr. Sharon Babcock is the JMU Pre-Medicine Program Coordinator and the Associate Director of the Institute for Innovation in Health and Human Services. She may be contacted at the information listed here.